Hey guys, I said I would make a quick video for one of the ladies who commented on what I had made, and we're going to try and make this as quick as possible and keep it simple. So I have my mold, I have a little rose or camellia, I don't know what it is, from Hobby Lobby. We have some gold flakes, 2 cups, tweezers, pen. We have Upstart epoxy and hardener. Use 50-50. First off, I'm going to make some marks on those cups so that I pour equal quantities. Okay, equal marks. The reason I do that so that when I pour, I can see from the inside a bit clearer. And I'm going to need a paddle pop stick to mix it. Right, I poured just a smidgen over the lines, but it's about the same. So this is the epoxy and this is the hardener. You always pour the hardener into the epoxy. It just works out better. All right, this is mixed up. I'm going to set it aside for a few minutes just to let the bubbles float up. I'm a little sticky, so I'm just grabbing a ripped up piece of paper towel. I always keep a good stack while I'm mixing resin because it just happens. So I'm going to take this off. It's got a little plastic bit underneath the fabric bit. Try and take them off together. And take off 2 layers of the petals. Now let's take off 3. Save this for round 2 or for something else. Just pop it aside. And I'm going to take some scissors and cut these petals off. Give them a nice little neat edge. All nice and ready to be shoved in the mold. So I've done a quick burn just to get the top bubbles. Nothing crazy. Just real quick. Get rid of some of them, sort of thing. All right, so what I do first is just pour a little bit in. Just to get things going as such. There we go. And as you can see, drips. Always good to keep some extra paper towel around. And then I use the cup that I poured the hardener in to just keep everything out of my way and clean and tidy. So what I'm going to do first is submerge this guy. Off to the side, get him all coated up. Try and get rid of some bubbles because they're curled up. And some paper towel to wipe off the tweezers. And when I'm finished, clean up, rubbing alcohol. The 91% is the best. So yeah, that's in there. Now I'm going to put some flakes in. And I literally just want to throw it in between the leaves. Or the gold will just go where it goes. There's no rhyme nor reason to this. It's just get it in and make it look roughly balanced, but not balanced, if that makes sense. I'm gonna turn that around, put some more in, turn it around again. And the mat I'm using also is really good with resin, which is available at Hobby Lobby. It's a little pricey, but I can leave resin on that mat, and when it's dried, it just peels right off. It's super cool. So, and I can get a little bit more in there. And I think that looks good. Pretty much got gold all the way around. And wipe those off. And now we're just going to put the petals in. Oh, one gone in already. And I just tried to like put them down like around like it would be if it was on a flower still, but it's not. So it just kind of makes it easier to get them in if you just have them like that. I probably won't use as many as I've cut, but I can use them for something else later. And I'm just kind of shoving them down and around. With the first one that I did, I even just stuck my fingers in. It wasn't quite as neat and tidy as this one. See, it's a little tricky with the tweezers, so I'll just get in there and shove them in. And let's just put them onto that. We'll put a bit more resin in, fill over them. I'm not going to fill it up completely yet because I want to stick a few more just in case. And you just kind of layer it. And I can see one petal curled up still. I want it to curl down. Okay, maybe I'll put a bit more gold in. Nothing wrong with a bit of bling. It sticks to everything, this stuff. That's okay. I'll get that off later. And there's a small petal to go on top of that. And now I'm just going to fill it up and finish it off. And voila! That will sit overnight, and by morning it'll be ready to pop out, and then we'll finish the video. And just to let you know, there are a couple of bubbles there. You can use a straw to pop out the top ones. Personally, if you use this on one of these kind of molds, you're just going to end up burning the mold and ruining it. I'd rather have a few bubbles than ruin my mold. These are not cheap, these molds. They're custom made. With the leftover resin, I'm just going to pour it onto another project. I always have projects on the go. And it's the next morning. And got one little bubble there, a couple little around the edges, but it's nothing too bad. So this is the hard part, but the fun part when we get to pop it out and see what it looks like. So you just want to kind of give the whole mold a good shake up so that it will pop out. Quite a stiff mold, this one, compared to a lot of my other ones that just kind of pop out. There we go. Coming out the side there. Almost out. And there you go. Nice. We'll give it a sanding just on the base because it's not quite level. I have a belt sander. And so I'll give that a sand, pop in a candle, take some pictures, and end the video. Have a great day, guys.